Yeah, sinning been away, but I'm back round, tracking like a tracky, attacking me as I blacked out. Piggy's backing on capturing every cat's count. Kitty fat cat, smashing rat sprays in whack towns. Stupid tactics on fracking, in fact the track's bound to take our earth under surface to slip down. You wait or surf tidal waves while you bricks drown. Destroy our earth for the worth or just sit down. Listen, the papers wait sedating all you shit clowns, licking the lips of Liz Britain. Humble mug with the bug in a truck driven it. We tugging on the crane, just stating I love living, cause I love living. I don't wanna die fast. Plant every tree on this green grass. Mother Earth had the kid, he's a bastard. Let's call him greed, watch him fiend fast. Multi-chemical vessels, we live as one. Sun rises high till the moonlight's begun. From $1 million yacht to a box in a slum. We be wide-eyed to it, but we sight it and run. Multi-chemical vessels, we live as one. Sun rises high till the moonlight's begun. From $1 million yacht to a box in a slum. We be wide-eyed to it, but we sight shit and run.
Yeah, fuck losing the plot. I pump music and watch the sun soothe as I cotch and glug booze. The views of one crew. I dream that my team will be heard soon. Peace is a virtue we need to revert to. As the sun sinks heavily, ducklings are making the doves sing melodies. Sun-kissed memories, I know I never truly feel. Nostalgic surroundings of mountains, the beauty hills. I feel hungry to chase my dreams, stuck in a gaze it seems. Loving this place is bleak, juggling hate. I bleed love on a page to keep sane. My thoughts can make a summer's day fade into a hurricane. Son, I stay positive, ready for the storm ahead. Modern day apocalypse, this is how the story ends. So pretend you gave a shit about the outcome, sitting in your town's pub bickering about love.
Multi-chemical vessels, we live as one. Sun rises high till the moonlight's begun. From $1 million yacht to a box in a slum. We be wide-eyed to it, but we sight it and run. Multi-chemical vessels, we live as one. Sun rises high till the moonlight's begun. From $1 million yacht to a box in a slum. We be wide-eyed to it, but we sight shit and run.
Yeah, so watch me focus on the rhythm and get jiggy with the pen and pad. This is Sam, kicking back, relax with the whiffy abstract rap, spitty, sticky, flicking like a butt brain. Ran from the shade, the sun fading, it's done brainless, scuffed like my rough ripped trainers. Facing away from these sun-kissed craters, I'll bun this later, better save the thoughts. No pain, think of boredom and leave a cape on your porch. Now I'm breaking your door, grey clouds are forming, creating a storm. And I don't want your heart, just a place that is warm. Better late than ignored, I can always call back. These sentiments are anything but small chat. I mean, I'm kinda tipsy in this bull crap. Don't know what I'm thinking, better fall back. Blinking at a small flash, I really don't recall that. Drinking till it's all black, spinning in a small shack. Running cause the wall's flat, innit? You call that living? Nah, better step it up different. Unless you wanna see that setting sun quicker. Pressing some trigger with my eyes wide open, lips. Bye-bye lips, I bet nobody notices. Shit.
Yeah, NuphZed arenas. Listen, yo, installed and arranged, skillful with a taste. Late, weight over break, skins full with the grade. Been a fool but I've gained, little fool but I've raised. Out of the haze with ways to spray waves. Strange they may say but makes remain safe. Few heads fade but change is what makes. Shapes and recreates, evolving on this planet of the apes. Or rolling up a fatty for the blades. Why feel the need to escape? Fuck it, it's great, and I escape. Still hit, stuck in my ways. New place, new space, but I'm still that Zach. Sat at my desk, mash, trying to scribble a rap. And if it ain't that, it's beats and production. Lean in my dungeon, dim lit, tweaking the function. Spin it for a bit, but I ain't looking to switch. Cause quite frankly, this ain't even the beginning of this. Just a bit of prep to get some listeners' grip. Keep fiddling with written till I finish the script. Listen and sit, patient till I reckon I rate. Forget a second debate cause it'll never get made. That's the method I take cause mate, I learn from mistakes. Being happy with ways, being slack in the days. Still am, but it seems something's gotta be changed. Grey face, gain weight, we're not track to my name. That ain't game, that ain't cool, that's a plays of a fool. If I stayed in the cage, it's a waste of a tool. Cause I got an aim and spray, my page is a fool. I never could've learned this shit from my school. Man, that ain't game, that ain't cool, that's a play to the plot. Me waste what I've got, nah, blatantly not. Cause I have an urge to burst with rhythm and words. Feeling I burn, learning as I figure the verse. Yeah, YGC, Team fucking Dreebs. Check it out.
Kitty, Kit Kat, snapping your braid to get bitch slapped. Fix the mix quick, flip fish, give your tit tats. Mismatch orders, the aura of bin bags. Been bad, blacking out, I'm bored, but I've been back. Together anything can give me inspiration. Colors at the trains, rap stainless at the station. Boroughs where I fade black, cane is on the pavement. Butters from the same sack, buzzing from the bacon, it's blatant. Fuck you, see feds will duck you. Running from the dub with the mug, with the buck tooth. Locks up, I'll just chill with my fuck crew. Eat well, make beats, tea breaks and tuxes. You fading, taking a touch to. Truck around the world with my girl just to clutch you. Hip hop, shout it if you're feeling the love to. I'll move to this route till the day that my luck's due. Dreams speed together on the boat, floating oceans and waves, pouring ace down our throats like oh. Yeah, dreams speed together on the boat, floating oceans and waves, pouring ace down our throat like oh.
From a jingling chime, figured I might scribble a rhyme to pass the time, or maybe free me from this Sega 6. Salivating seagull skin, salmon's trying to steal my chips. Reel them in, I guess they're there to be munched. Rum infused summer sunsets, that's barely enough. So one love to my Dreebs, everyone that's down with the YGC shit, I'm scaring them off. The flow's odd like a pair of my socks. Gotta synchronize our minds with the night sky to find inner peace light. Binding my chi to a kite in the breeze, I think I found what I finally need. Silence amongst all, rise at the sci-fi simpleton who'd buy time, trying to find life on his wrinkled skin. Press pause in a matter of minutes, or free fall into bed, trying to shatter the image. I flash back with a map of the minutes, thinking how did we become so numb? Grey days out the windows glumps, and try tell me that you couldn't resist. Another twist in the plot before you idiots dip like, yeah, lost in the stars as I write this. Bye-bye hindsight, my mind's eye vibrant. Skyline lilac, defining horizons in time with tides fly to find my guidance in life. Lost in the beat as I write this, keep jotting deepness at peace with my vices. Vibes in line with the piece of advice that I dropped in the sea, now I'm eager to find it. Yeah, lost in the stars as I write this. Bye-bye hindsight, my mind's eye vibrant. Skyline lilac, defining horizons in time with tides fly to find my guidance in life. Lost in the beat as I write this, keep jotting deepness at peace with my vices. Vibes in line with the piece of advice that I dropped in the sea, now I'm eager to find it.
Yeah, and I get lost like these two. Me and the beat glued together, I see through. Please you never, this is something for me now. Bumping my beats loud, thinking fuck what you preach about. Take some time out, listen to myself. Rhyme helps and it helps if the rhyme's felt, but if not, I ain't stopping at that. I'll be here jotting my raps as sun shines through any gaps. I thought I covered up, but obviously didn't. Gazing out the window thinking, isn't it brilliant? And yeah, I guess it is, but back to these sentences set adrift, and I'm off again with my pen and grip. And yes, NuphZed really when I'm penning shit. Reminisce at Crescent with some lemon piff. Shouts to any member that remembers this. Team Dreebs rocking mad steeds with my penmanship. Friends might bitch but the beat's sincere. I let my bit when the reaper's here, yeah. Feed me gear, bud, love, pages and ink, and I'll be here bruv, just waiting to think. Like friends might bitch but the beat's sincere. I let my bit when the reaper's here. So feed me gear, bud, love, pages and ink, and I'll be here bruv, patiently just waiting to think.
Yeah, lost in the stars as I write this. Bye-bye hindsight, my mind's eye vibrant. Skyline lilac, defining horizons. In time with tides fly to find my guidance in life. Lost in the beat as I write this. Keep jotting deepness at peace with my vices. Vibes in line with the piece of advice that I dropped in the sea. Now I'm eager to find it. Yeah, lost in the stars as I write this. Bye-bye hindsight, my mind's eye vibrant. Skyline lilac, defining horizons. In time with tides fly to find my guidance in life. Lost in the beat as I write this. Keep jotting deepness at peace with my vices. Vibes in line with the piece of advice that I dropped in the sea. Now I'm eager to find it. Yeah, at 16 I was breathing in the bong raw daily. Weekend sneaking into Concord. It's crazy how time flies by so quick, and nothing ever really mattered. Still your face is missed, and still the same round here. Same skateboard tricks and same faces in pubs, sniffing 8 balls quick. I need to break out, drift to a steakhouse, pissed that we can lay down Britain. Still these grey clouds splitting, then say loud shit. So enter my playground, kids chasing dreams like a greyhound sprint. The rabbit in the lights, I panic as I dive right. Hindsight lacking the ability to skydive, and so I fly high. Wingspan specialist, the tin can, reveling in flight paths delicate. And now we're heading to the stars, past Edwin. I craft bars, they reckon that it's fine art peddling.
Yeah. Way back then, way back when Ben was blacking out on bongs from baggies, wake whack tens again.
And way back then, way back when we never thought about the future till he'd take our friends. It's like
way back then, way back when blend the wackers, tags and battered alleys, bait with friends. I'd rewind, go back in the day to make sense. Like a piece of your puzzle, mistakes can make trends.
Yo, it happened at last, I'm happy and charged. I vanished from Bath, hope this battery lasts. Still, sat on my arse, but I ain't scrapping the task. I'm practicing bars since, gathered in parks. I've never really been the kid that tries, acting his laughs. And this ain't to impress any slapper or tar. Plus I ain't another rapper trying to black that I'm hard. I just get lean and pen, it helps the time pass. And yet, the lines start with a struggle. Shit, my mind is the pieces and the puzzle, seeking through the rubble until I'm speaking through the muzzle. Mate, I dance in the rain, yeah, leap over puddles, juggle with words, bun up my herbs until my stomach is turned. All I need is some sugar and munch. Now in fact I could do with a slut to come cook me some lunch. Yeah, but mate, that is too true, cause I've been that guy, sat high with a couple cat's eyes, trying to reflect. Yeah, I like to and forget. Nevertheless, I make steps with an eighth in my chest. But sometimes, yeah, I'm bored of these ways. Everyday blaze, social skills down the drain. My memory's gone down memory lane. Shame, at least I'm not mentally insane.
Yeah. Way back then, way back when Ben was blacking out on bongs from baggies, wake whack tens again.
And way back then, way back when we never thought about the future till he'd take our friends. It's like
way back then, way back when blend the wackers, tags and battered alleys, bait with friends. I'd rewind, go back in the day to make sense. Like a piece of your puzzle, mistakes can make trends.
Better memories of Henry B. Benaddict was Benny D. Showing no feelings from Corfield to Everstreets. Remedies, dealing a dream, never bending B. Way before that female could suck all my energy. Drowning in the sea of my youth, loud abuse and suits abuse, nothing's changed, just in the booth now. Ain't it truth how we seem so strange? Plus my face stayed the same when the winds will change. So quick rewind tight, hindsight, I find slight sense in advice and guys abided by the Christ from their rents. Away from that bend, boys still stuff at the fence. I'm civil now, but I fuck it up, I can't in the fence. Back to old days, passing glass of lager in parks. Always one slut, sucking off some boy in the dark. We were bunched up, one club, now we're apart. Take a grasp with the hourglass quick to move the past.
Yeah. Way back then, way back when Ben was blacking out on bongs from baggies, weight whack tens again.
And way back then, way back when we never thought about the future till he'd take our friends. It's like
way back then, way back when blend the wackers, tags and battered alleys, bait with friends. I'd rewind, go back in the day to make sense. Like a piece of your puzzle, mistakes can make trends. It was the usual night, Benny sitting with the beer at the bar blaze, spitting shit ridiculous and misses compadres. With no misses I could tickle a tart, take her back to my yard, have a party and barge babes. Still floating my boat, I'd wait definitely, trying to find a bird that would certainly work next to me. On a pervert flex for sex session street, IRL friends, I'll pretend for a second sweet. Sent past and then took on my nose, what a fit and looking different with the hippiest clothes. Plus she's looking like she lives a little loose, it flows into drink thinking, how can I get into a show? Then she winked, but was it just a blink or a yo? She strolled over, normal speed sinks to the slow. She blows, hey babe, into my ear, yeah let's go. Looks like my luck's in a fuck sucker grow. So what's love got to do with lust? About nothing. As long as there's a brutal Glock, I'm out bluffing. As long as there's a boozy slut to bust nuts in, I can move through, going twos on your cousin. Cause this love's got to do with lust about nothing. Come with my Christmas crew, you get a stuffing. Been spending all week with your hand, make it stand up right now, search for the flange. Coming out of the pub, I think I fucked it. Looked a little better inside, her eyes busted. Looking at me through peripheral vision, I bet the decision through bitterness and lust had to bust it. Trusted a chick in my humble abode as she stripped from the bra, pushed her tits to my nose. Benny's gotten what he wanted, now to this close that I'm going to bed, babe, it's late, you know. Like latest, yo, sure I'll see you in the morning. We can even have an awkward breakfast to draw things to a close. Won't be closer again, sing each other's praises and phases we're drawing. Woke up, smoked up, looked round the room to see everything was fucked in my central cocoon. Ben, what the fuck did you do last night, you goon? Oh, yeah, I spent it with a loon. So what's love got to do with lust? About nothing. As long as there's a brutal Glock, I'm out bluffing. As long as there's a boozy slut to bust nuts in, I can move through, going twos on your cousin. Cause this love's got to do with lust about nothing. Come with my Christmas crew, you get a stuffing. Been spending all week with your hand, make it stand up right now, search for the flange.
Over the door, it's the police.
What the fuck's that? Scramble for my boxes. Damn, what a knockback. I was just chilling asleep, haven't you got that?
I think we better come in.
Now you better stop chats. What's this damn shit about, man? You better say.
CCTV saw you with this girl yesterday.
Yeah, what?
The thing is, sir, it's hard to state, but she's a missing murderer deserting from a mental place.
Really? Now the mess makes sense. Plus I'm lucky feeling buckled and tense, and buzzing muggled in this drug life's lovely offense. Kinda like a muggins running, jumping over the fence.
She ain't here, Piggy, sorry that I can't be of help.
As they showed the search warrant, I let out a little yell. She had scarpered alone by herself. Now the pigs raped my spare room, I'm scared due to help.
This is PC Brickhead reporting back to the station. We just found a huge cannabis grow farm while searching for this missing crazy person. And it is absolutely huge. It's about 4 plants here, and that's probably about a street value of £300 billion. So I think I've done very well with today's jobs. I'm a prick. Ha 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 ha.
Another normal day. War, love nest killing, train wreck, tanks boost. No wonder I'm doing so good. People have to forget. If they were happy, I guarantee you, Lou, I'd have to close up shop.
It's about time you got to know your customers, Al. Happiness has nothing to do with it. A lush can always find a reason if he's thirsty. Listen.
Yeah, it's the story of a new tale told from the side of an ocean. Drive to defy, drive vibes and emotion. Coasting for dough, for poster shows floating, devoting Flows from what I first found, hope in the loading. Silence why subscribing to fight face. A light like the violent guys advising they take haste. Sloped in, breaking the chase to show boating. Boasting to blokes while I'm baits with my bros. Bring all I really want in a room to keep my folks in. Fridge full of beers and a loft to grow some dope sins. Nothing, I'll be out busted on the bus rings. Puffing on the tusk, doing cuts on the dustbin. Dusting, need to keep it moving alright mate. What you're doing now's defining your own fate. You're dying right if you take time on a nice plate. Find life if you find rhymes with the right place.
So keep it moving, man. We gotta find a way to make a change. Little space, ain't no time to waste. So when you're wide awake, trying to fall asleep, I'll be hibernating, hiding inside your silent dreams. Like, so keep it moving, man. We gotta break free to live and chase dreams, even though it may seem distant. Listen to your instinct, begin with your heart, and the rest will start. You see, we try find solace in the pockets of oblivion. You're feeling insignificant, well me too. Drinking to suppress stress at weekends, but deep down you know the next day you're gonna feel the same. Get wet or feel the rain, it's what they say to me. Acting like you're scared to breathe when every opportunity presented is a vacant dream. And I can see the passion in your wingspan, eyes wide, trying to hide the fact that we don't sleep. So it's back to making tea, racking beats for a sense of freedom. Pencil leaking onto sheets like it's meant to be. Fuck, I never meant to seem like I never gave a shit. Honestly, I came in peace with laser beams to make it fit. And you wonder why I'm crazy shit. Head spinning made to think back to them days when we were younger. And through the thunder, I hear it when the rain pours. Same thoughts circulate my brain, trying to stay warm. Like, I wonder what you'd look like now. Same smile, same face out to flip my frown. It's kinda funny how we've been tied down, but still it's time to grow. I miss you. One love, dismiss you with a broken heart. We've grown apart, but that's life. See you on the other side, in time of another life. I see you on the other side, I miss you. That's life. See you on the other side, in time of another life. I see you on the other side. Peace.
If he's happy, he takes a couple of shots to celebrate his happiness. Sad, he needs them to drown his sorrow. Low, pick him up. Excited, to calm him down. Sick, for his health. And healthy, can't hurt him.
Foot in the grave, yeah, a step in the dirt. Beating trainers lead the way, yeah, this test that was served and never did learn. I never knew, to be honest, man. I'm building knowledge for my move to the promised land. Back to basics, complications go as days pass. Make plans, paint spattered frames of my brain span. This ain't a jungle, this the desert made of concrete. We bomb streets and make beats to make it through these long weeks and stay mager. JCB, the snake charmer. Play armor to escape from the fake drama. Evade sagas of vengeance and venomous intentions. We're stepping ever closer to the ending. But that's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways till you break like this. It's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways till you break like this. But that's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways till you break like this. It's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways till you break like this.
I be that silhouette with flows from distorted dreams, known as that gritty mess as cold as an autumn breeze. Frayed thoughts, page torn from the brainstorm. Sick like sickle cell, it's gross, fam, it's war indeed. That ain't all, I'll say more and let the pain talk. That scribblevet, slick scroll, what a scroll is sleek. Flows ain't yours, straight force like a rape charge. Rinsing from pen till there's no more to flip and see. Until there's no more to flipping me. No more, but I go hard with the filthy steez. Late missions, paint spritzing with the villain league. Straight kill him if you ain't inking and you need to be.
But that's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways till you break like this. It's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways till you break like this.
I'll open up, even if those doors don't. One sec, where do my thoughts go? Draw smoke, got me leaning more than my wardrobe. Form slow, this is just a personal Morse code. I store flow and release it, write bits and read it. Repeat this while seated with trees lit, I keep it cool, like I've been bulimic at the family lunch. Talking about lunch, I'ma have to cook me some brunch, cause I'm more Marvin and Gaye, if you hear what I say. Man, I talk since I woke and no food's past my throat, but it's jokes like 4 blows gassing up pure coke, cause I stocked up on munchies and some high grade pro. Got nowhere to go and have nothing to do. I'ma sit at my desk all day and bun zoots, take breaks when the oven is due. 1s and 2s and back to my room, proceed to produce.
But that's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways, you can break like this. It's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways, you can break like this. But that's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways, you can break like this. It's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways, you can break like
I'm
this.
like prepared for the sickness. My roots will maneuver like witness the fitness. Try and show I existed, but many letters in the alphabet. I reach you, then run out of breath, so I never get to count these Z's. There's no rest for the wicked, be the best that I'm given. Always second, had to wait for a minute. The world is ours, that's a fiction, millennia old. Selling our souls for something to hold, and we're too dismissive. Like heads down, thumbs up, next round get fucked, get down, and look where we end up. Searching for a vibe that is heavenly. Get me out the jungle like I'm a celebrity. Concoctions of the chemistry, cerebellum telling me to quit it. Point the finger, but it's rule of thumb. Get the digits, meanings are infinite. I'm feeling to live a bit, so even if the cookie crumbles, man, I'm taking the biscuit.
But that's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways, you can break like this. It's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways, you can break like this. But that's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways, you can break like this. It's just the way life is. You're just a slave to your ways, you can break like this.
Yeah. Check. Talking telepathy, I'm bored of any repetition. New life, new eyes, new sight, better vision. I'm on a quest and anybody in this earth can join. Spread positivity and learn how to nurture joy. Search for yours, I search for mine. See, happiness is waiting, and if you feel your luck is up, it's time to test your patience. I invest in greatness, complacent with my habitat. Shady when the sun kissed my skin, where's the fun in that? You say it's nothing, man, I figured it would be easy to see peace. I mean, these days I've been sleeping non-stop, sneezing. I'm defeated by this wheezy cough, trying to conjure up another something till the breeze is gone. Sit and sip, liquor licking my lips, rip it to bits. In a minute we taking the piss, blitz like I came to the wrist. Now it's back to what we used to, an abstract fragment of the factors that confused you. Blue and black clues, is that you stabbing voodoo? True, I've been lost in this muse for a minute too. So let's say you wanna see magic, wreak havoc. I'll be jamming on my beach, slacking, see me vanish in a cloud of debris. I disappear out of sight after counting to 3. Yeah, check. So let's say you wanna see magic, wreak havoc. I'll be jamming on my beach, slacking, see me vanish in a cloud of debris. I disappear out of sight after counting to 3. Peace. I get planes, so why is the sky bright then? Used to fly kites till the blue turned to lightning. Moon's very vibrant, suit and a tie-dye tie. Living life, picking fruit on this island. I choose to be silent. Truly God knew we were doomed from the start, yet I kept on protruding. Technical blueprint, new screw. Sometimes unwind, lazy, my love lies wasted. Sunrise bathed in the fun size spaceship. We cut shine, faded my bloodline, native. So stop saying that this bomb site's sacred. We lost time, trying to figure what side is facing. My bonsai of life like some kind of fragrance. Rose tinted flicks, picturesque green scenery blurred. Emerged even disturbed, the third sequel but merged into the second and third. It's all words, and now it all seems pretty different. I never thought we could force out the great in Britain, but still, I'm just trying to make a difference. It doesn't matter if you're happy, then create a vision. Dreaming in a state, I listen. Kinda patient, simply waiting for a greater wisdom. Grateful for the way I'm living. I'm taking each day however fate is written. I'm taking each day however fate is written.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, it's the Rat Pack, back to back, slack stacking heaters, relieving the deepest feelings. Stream weavers, crease leaves of trees, the keys chiefest weeded. I'm 3 feet deep, my seedlings ain't seeded. I need it, cutting's gotta grow like I gotta go down through the streets in the night with a jug of chrome. Paint stains my brain when I'm faded. I'm getting home, we're getting bait, this is set in stone. From chillin', blowing doobies and cool cologne, losing loans, spending all my paper on stupid cones. Popping back to Amsterdam for the reload, the feet in the jam, quick bland, then I sleep cold. All to just adventure big, vent my shit, banging on the beat like police to strip. As the clock turns around, I don't need a tick. Fickle pricks faking paper is feebleness.
Grab the mic and check it. So must I grab the mic? So must I grab the mic and check it? So must I grab the mic and check it? Grab the mic.
Yeah, my soul opens in a moment of bliss. Mind freed from these pipe dreams, light beams opening tins. Just bake my beans in a frozen abyss and roll twigs full of sickness. Yeah, I'm holding it in. Non-stick for my business, I'm in this to flip. Now these whinges and bitches just can't get a grip, so let them slip. I be conjuring a deep plot, plundering the beat with the plunger in a clean bog. We're getting wavy like a hurricane at sea. Stop, the detox is underway, so glug away your dreams. Mop the puddle, make it seem like we were never here to spill shit. We killed it, back up on these 4-bar brands, you can't feel shit. Wicked like these crippling minds, I find truth up in the booth when I'm gripping a mic. You wanna fly, have a boost, come kick in the sky, and we can just chill, sit back and recline.
So must I grab the mic and check it? I wreck it. So must I grab the mic and check it? I wreck it. So must I grab the mic and check it? I wreck it. So must I grab the mic and check it? I wreck it.
If you equate health with genuine love and perfect unselfishness, then in that sense there is no health in us when we look at ourselves from this point of view. Now, when you go deeply into the nature of selfishness, what do you discover? You say, I love myself, I seek my own advantage. Now, what is the self that I love? What do I want? And that becomes an increasingly ever deepening puzzle. Now, I've often referred to this when you say to somebody else, I love you.
Wow, that is one blessed sight. A sunset sunk into blood-red skies. I send signs of a hurricane forming. Runaway warnings ignored for the summer's day dawning. Ships creep through the sea mist. Tales from a free living peaceful extremist. Keep me believing, feed me with love. Cut trees, now the bees are in need of a buzz. Teachers deceiving, ignoring the youth. Told to form in an orderly queue and do what we're ordered to do. I wanted more than the ordinary do. I wasn't born to perform in a zoo. I was born to spread messages of peace. The only aggression I've been is when I'm severing a beat. When reality is wrestling the devil in your dreams. The wet weather gets better than it seems. Venture in the sea. My blessing is a wreckage, befriending every enemy and treasuring the seconds. Reducing mistakes by remembering the lessons. I face death ready whenever it ever beckons.
Go, yeah, trip I guess these, face first in a beehive. Keep dry, be home for tea time, I might as well think about a second option we lost, but not much, got stuck, looking for some pot luck. Fuck, twisted guts, we get twisting blunts. So stick your little finger up if you don't give a crud. Literally gets flipping dumb. I stay orbiting the sunlight. What's the difference? I don't know but don't want to. I rock a backpack of knowledge, putting facts onto tracks. Whilst you're trapped in an office, I get cashed in a profit. Now I'm doing this for love. See, peace generated, my tongue bleeds deepness for some bleak reason. The sun seems freezing, I run free. Cut from the trunk, we see it. From this trunk we see that I run free. Cut from the trunk. Go.
Everybody should do in their lifetime sometime two things. One is to consider death, to observe skulls and skeletons, and to wonder what it will be like to go to sleep and never wake up. Never. That is a very gloomy thing for contemplation. But It's like manure. Just as manure fertilizes the plants and so on, so the contemplation of death and the acceptance of death is very highly generative of creative life. You get wonderful things out of that. And the other thing to contemplate is to follow the possibility of the idea that you are totally selfish, that you don't have a good thing to be said for you at all. You are a complete, utter rascal.
Benny's back on hunts for oil like a fracking team. Underground I'm shattering waxes to get me battered weeds. Concentrate to late me blacking out my batteries. In fact, pack the battered and tapping it's like a flattery. Bong and act to be your breast at the brasserie. Batter bought a bass for my bud, then left the cash to leave. Then I jammed to set and rapping out to galaxies. Mad relax, the happiest chat when I pack reality. Into bifters, into your sister, slipping a fist off Alice D. Having a bum with Alice, run to the Wonderland for charity. Benny slipped, tripping up over the ballast leads. Slipping the tip of my foot, made me stuck the day's anatomies. Wake up, break up, bubble your buddies get battered beats. Having sex and salad, traveling planets for the crack of weed. Unoriginal, couldn't give a crap, you see. I just verbalize my herbalize a love of light and trees. Guessing at Benedictions, friends of fiction, bends addictions like flipping the rip, gripping the script, kipping the skip to rip the mic. Cloud lit a slippers off for tongues tonight, getting the best across, instead of just pouncing like the conking tides. Guessing at Benedictions, friends of fiction, bends addictions like flipping the rip, gripping the script, kipping the skip to rip the mic. Cloud lit a slippers off for tongues tonight, getting the best across, instead of just pouncing like the conking tides.
Same old same, blaze up jamming, baked up ways became my habit. It's safe to say that I've been slacking. Tell my mates that I'm still planning. Really didn't know that I'm blagging. Some of them probably think that I've had it, but no, the pen I'm still grabbing. I love rapping, I ain't gonna pack in. Got patience that ain't cracking. No racing, no crashing. I'm pacing and relaxing. Get the weed in, start mashing. Just get thrown, I start catching. All on my own or in the room rammed in. Laid back, sat down, maybe standing. Either way, know the beats stay banging. Now there's no need to ask why, cause this is all that's happening. I prefer music more than acting, and I ain't gonna lie when I'm drawing actions. So nah, I ain't trying to cause distractions. I'm just talking fractions of me. Actually I, actually Z. Fractions of life get spat on a beat. Bag full of high now, back on my feet. Bag full of beer and a crew to meet. Go jam there, get stupid lean. And I don't know Hoover freak, but I heard that he got a Cuba beak. And he's my G, so I know I do it cheap. Looks like tonight I might not sleep. Looks like tonight I might not eat.
Get this crazy bastard out of here.
What's the matter?
He set off the smoke alarm twice.
That good, huh?
In the bathroom.
What the fuck? Wake the fuck up. Wake up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are your fucking clothes? Come on, man. No. What do you burn your clothes for, man?
Yeah, hair.
Get out.
Shit, I think y'all could just take my ass home.
Yeah, I'm just another slacker, jotting raps and knocking back another pack of Lech. We batter sets like the catch is fresh. Strange alias saving my breath, patient till late in my bed, baking a tray, get the best freeze. Let's say we were set free. Now wouldn't that be funny? Swinging from a liberated vine, trying to cash some money, haha. All I hear is giggling inside these words, blended with the sound of silence. Icarus to light my bush, fickle like the minds of crooks, whiling trying to find the goods, a sign of like-minded vibes. I can feel the final push. So welcome to the universe, kid. Twisted limbs spinning inwards on this lunar eclipse. The full moon cutting through tides rise as his eyes blink seismic caves wide than ice and flames fighting the last titan. Bears the scars of a new age. My crusade flavors taste amazingly great. Sour grapes, plates full of steak, mounds of fried kelp on side, shaken with a sprinkle in a season. Now we bout to dine. See if the pinnacle of life is to laugh, then I'll giggle with a grin until my soul decides to pass. Pass me that, eating like a king. I'll be munching all day whilst you're groveling through bins. So just pass Frites, free bagels and a coffee to sip, nodding to Slipz, beats rubbing your fridge. Pass me that, eating like a king. I'll be munching all day whilst you're groveling through bins. So just pass Frites, free bagels and a coffee to sip, nodding to Slipz, beats rubbing your fridge.
Yeah, face plant and a nosedive. The flame retardant finish to the spirit is a lack of this bromine. Since 081, I've been an old age chump. If I'm moosing it or Granville, I'ma go ape, son. It's so heavy. Listen to the classics like Felly. I'm a born cynic, sitting livid with a tin of spinach. Turn my wages into boozers and the tech away. Walking over frozen lakes in essence while you're stepping safe. Baconator with the side of between. I got the Poland Spring and Krispy Kremes inside of my dreams. It's high fructose, looking like I'm knackered cause it is the case. Listen mate, I could rap for decades about a dinner plate. Allowing that is how I stepped to album issue dust though. Double negative, you mother hubbers didn't not know that I'm kinging it extensively through obligation. Now it's time for accolades of substantive. I'm not complacent, often it's a lot to fathom. Readjust them log holes. Send my team a memo when you run and gonna done so. So I'm retreating till I found more worth. Pass me chili jam and eat, I know the combo works.
Pass me that, eating like a king. I'll be munching all day whilst you're groveling through bins. So just pass Frites, free bagels and a coffee to sip, nodding to Slipz, beats rubbing your fridge. Pass me that, eating like a king. I'll be munching all day whilst you're groveling through bins. So just pass Frites, free bagels and a coffee to sip, nodding to Slipz, beats rubbing your fridge.
Yeah, I watch candle wax drip as I melt myself. Put my health on the shelf till it yelps for help. Please, give me a chance so I'll give it a glance. Then it's back down to ash clouds, skibbity hearts, liquor and narcs. Yeah, piffin' and bars, pitter and naan. Shit, I'm just spitting for laughs. Fill up my glass, half full, my fun's harmful. Find me in the dance hall with palms full of arsenal to decorate my temple. And we all turn mental, and that's to put it frankly. Now where the fuck's Frank G? All a little hanky with a big blob of snot. Lift off on crotch till it's tick-tock to stop. Drift off on brot's not what I've got in mind. Think lots on plot, stay bopping on the vibe. I'm jotting on the line what the fuck I like. Rhyme right, until my rhyme's tight, and it took time. But yeah, I reckon there's a purpose, cause when I spit verses, they rack up on the surface. Pat me on the back and say, Zach, you deserve it. And if that's all they give me, then fuck it, it's worth it. Ha, never desert this, I do it for dreams. Give a fuck if you ain't listening, I'll spit with my team. Middle finger to you, middle finger to me, cause I ain't trying to take myself too seriously. Yeah, I'll never desert this, I do it for dreams. Give a fuck if you ain't listening, I'll spit with my team. Middle finger to you, middle finger to me, cause I ain't trying to take myself too seriously. Man, I've been doing jack shit for a bit, and that's about that. Zach's bit hidden in the mist, where's your lounge at? But somehow rap still takes place after all this time messing around, heavily laced, head in the ground. Got bit by a snake, head in the clouds, turned round, hit by a plane. Bits of my brain stained onto winter terrain. And you can take that how you want, cause I don't wish to explain. Simple and plain, my name, you ain't heard it before. I've been creeping up the levels, trying to learn a bit more. Man, the chat, mad crap, it just been burning the drawer. Yeah, true, but I still come through and murder the floor. And sure, ain't seen me on the stage much yet. Let's go after party wave where I gain my respect. In a kitchen full of sniffed up pricks and skets. And I guess, ain't the best fan base, but yes, it's all free drugs and handshakes, nevertheless. Yeah, into the depressed kiddie wanna contest, cause it's got like the way that I controlled my breath and giggled at about when I spat about sex. Now he's vexed, but most of the rest are impressed, so it's blessed. Just another dreamed out mess. We be the team with beats and pieces, and I'm weaving these feelings from deep in my chest. Yeah, never desert this, I do it for Dreebs. Give a fuck if you ain't listening, I spit with my team. Middle finger to you, middle finger to me, cause I ain't trying to take myself too seriously. Yeah, I'll never desert this, I do it for Dreebs. Give a fuck if you ain't listening, I'll spit with my team. Middle finger to you, middle finger to me, cause I ain't trying to take myself too seriously. Alright, nighttime, daytime, all I want is playtime. Big box of toys and a space I can stay high. I take flight and say bye to any waste time. Do I make myself clear? Where's the steak knife? Ha, kidding, found myself grinning, so I've wrote it. That's for those that noticed, it's like that when I write raps, cause my mind's at nightcap village and I wonder if it fly back. So for now, brains compost, non-stop, batting, just trying to hit the sweet spot. Lean got me trapped in a package I couldn't see, and the writing on the form is too small to bloody read. It's a done deal, still, and I proceed to breathe. Believe in what I do and try do as I please. And if my marbles go missing, I'll find them up on the beat. And if my memory dies, I might find them in these sheets.
See the grey skies bellowing, paint rhyme faint like the dates I pencil in. Brain size, slender as a grapevine. Anything I say might send you into space-time bending. It's getting late, better save up them pennies for the rain. Same, but that same old same. The brave face of the tamed in a rage unchained. I make way to a place to safe. I'll be on a plane in a matter of minutes. Once my fun's up, chilling in the sun, drunk, filling up a trunk. I'm feeling like it's love, so this is what we're made to do. Sitting in a hammock on the beach, trying to save the view. Take your mind state and then I paint it blue. Yeah, take your mind state and then I paint it blue. Take your mind state and then I paint it blue. True, yeah.
speech for deep brains. Breathing on streets, we leak stains. Seeking heat is heat, you keep on the brief as a sweet haze. The night's vibes this evening. Ain't brought a crane, still we're lifting off the ceiling. Repeating my team, we be dreaming a lot. And if you're feeling how we're feeling like you're weeding, then drop your slide. Been describing what's inside it, quite live from a sliding island. Been divided by the ties since the times I was typing. Violent, lying tyrants, lying type in the night time. Inciting sirens, fighting silence as I write with the white. Inciting vibrance, all enlightened. Hyper with a pipe full of something nice. Sweet green cup of white, quiet like the peas and rice. Trees mothered undercover, undercurrents climb. In the summer though we done and I'll be buzzing high. Fuck it like rubbers on me, ducking under trucks alive. Running from the clubs of cops, doing dubs amongst the light. You must be right, course your laws are organised. Shame we're not just talking, it's taught us the law and I just despise why sat looking forwards. 4-4 court, feeling awkward in orders in awe with the chorus. Surely you force us on board, man. Jamming in my cans for your Saurus. We're blaming my graffiti in the black day quarters. Back attacking rat sprays, hit the B-saurus. In my shed pen in red piece, police bore us. Seen them stumble on the street like a weak tortoise. But speak lawless, forming a sign. See us wax like we crack. Tore through the signs when I soar to the skies. Floating off a can of butter, butty. I've muttered and penned them up into these lines. Any luck I could define. Work high, earning on a checkout, then check out and check the mindset gets wreck and live. I let right inside, Benny's wrecked in the cipher. Texting your wife with the Becks that I buy. Sinking into similes, simmering the M.KOZI. Simpleton inside, be the simpleton I like. Thinking at an into speed, into this and into TT, past the light. Makeway! Being as Dreebs are here to stay. Lace beats with phenomenal speech for deep brains. Breathing on streets, we leak stains. Seeking heat is heat, you keep on the brief as a sweet haze. The night's vibes this evening. Ain't brought a crane, still we're lifting off the ceiling. Repeating my team, we be dreaming a lot. And if you're feeling how we're feeling like you're weeding, then drop it slide.
Alright, I woke up, sun rays beating through my curtains. Peeping out the window when it's blue skies for certain. Too nice to cotch here, wop shop, cop beer. Backpacks packed with piff, drink and snacks. Relaxed, bliss, and the weather's like this. Plus it helps, just roll one hell of a spliff. Head in this tip, since getting messy as kids. Yeah, I reckon it sticks, but I'll never be stuck. Old mates prob think Zach's mentally fucked, but I can't remember them cause my memory's stuffed. Hell of a bluff and a lie if I try and deny that me sat down high most of the time ain't my life, cause it is. And right now I'm happy with this. Bangers and chips and back to the cannabis lift. Sat mash grabbing a pen, I'm at it again. Hit or miss kind of shit when I'm batting my end. And if connect, when I step that's cause and effect. I pause with a breath. My lungs are upset, but really that's a given, cause I've given neglect. I live and accept and get down to rhythms that rep. Riddles and tests, scribble till the bit is expressed. Try not just to spit about filling up heads, but no promise. Lately I've been blazed off a forest, if I'm honest, can't stop it, but fuck it, I'll keep it bopping. Doing it for me and any other kid that rates and can do with a couple groupies on the side that wanna taste. And mate, if you hate, I ain't even that fuss. You can type what you like, go debate and discuss. It's a must that I do this, cause I ain't that stupid to waste all the time spent trying to write new shit. So me mugs, move it, got nothing to prove, prick. Here for the booze, bumps, boobs and music. Make way!
Being as Dreebs are here to stay. Lace beats with phenomenal speech for deep brains. Breathing on streets, we leak stains. Seeking heat is heat, you keep on the brief as a sweet haze. The night's vibes this evening. Ain't brought a crane, still we're lifting off the ceiling. Repeating my team, we be dreaming a lot. And if you're feeling how we're feeling like you're weeding, then drop it slide.